I got Jebidiah back and then I splattered him all over the tarmac. Damn it. Should I revert? Should I? I'm reverting that. I know it's cheating, but I want Jebidiah back. I did not like losing him the first time. There he is, hooray. Now then, this thing has power issues. Definitely has power issues. Should I mount something just for this flight? Yes, yes I will. Where is structural? Give me a double structural on those. I suspect this might actually be a bit of a fault since it could make the entire craft spin, but I need the extra power. What's that? No, that wasn't it. There we go. Is that flat? Nope, a bit too far. There we go, yep, that looks fine. Couple more engines. Which I can't fit, why can't I fit those? Oh, I think I see why. Because something's in the way. Lower those a bit. Add more power. There we go! Perfectly safe. I want those engines down in stage 3. Yes, nothing can go wrong except that I'm probably going to torch a few systems with those engines because of where they're positioned, but at least I'll be able to get airborne while they last. I'm going to tear those off as soon as this launch is successful. Yes. Okay then. Here we go. Come on, you can do it, you can take off. Still can't take off? Come on, I'm almost out of fuel on the extra engines. Take off already. Oh wow. Well, that was a complete... yeah. Just... wow. I can't even get airborne with this thing anymore. Okay, let's go back to the Space Center and retrieve that craft and all that stuff. Most useless flight ever. But at least it didn't kill anyone. Gotta say that for it. Recover that, recover that. No science, thank you, done. Back. Okay, strapping those extra engines on did not do a thing for getting it up into the air. So that calls for dun 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 dun, a more powerful engine. Let's give that one since it's got vector thrust vectoring. Let's tear off those useless extensions and install. Come on, you can install there, can't you? Come on. There we go. Took it a while to figure out it could. And it's in the same stage as the parachutes. But yeah, that should give it enough for us to actually get off the ground this time. Better reposition those lower. Hopefully there was still 6 of them. There we go. And yeah, that should be ready for launch. Yes. Well, famous last words. Okay then, new and slightly tweaked Uh Glee. Throttle up, deploy your legs, which are actually not quite long enough, and let's get you over. Whoa! Yep, that's improvement. That's an improvement. Should I take a crew report? Nah. Should I take a low altitude sample? Let's do the goose. Nope, done it here. Well, I could take the low altitude one for the pods, but I want to... Oh, let's just set it down. Let's just set it down. Where am I going to land? I do not want to land there. This is going much better than when I was trying to do this with the Mark III. Probably because it's a more balanced craft. Oh, bugger. Shoot! I am so glad I changed that in the staging. I wasn't paying attention to my fuel at all. Yeah, that's just fine. Okay, deploy the materials. From KSV. Little signs have changed, though. The only sample, one sample appears to be judging you silently. Hey, that's the same as it was before. And crew report, might as well. This is our space center, we're home. New report, thank you. Keep the data. Should I bother with the goo pods? I don't think so, because I have done this before. Yep, no value. And let's kick Jebidiah out for another good old-fashioned report. Bonk. Are you okay there? Yes, you are. Okay. Take a new surface sample. I actually still get some substance from that. And a new EV report. That's almost worn out, but sure. Okay. That went quite well. Ish. But we're going to see if the 4 reports for materials holds true. Let's just retrieve Jebidiah first. He can walk back. Another 2.7. Perfect. And the Uh Glee. 7.5, 2.1, 0.6, 0.2, 0. Yep. 4 is the limit of what's useful for materials. A shame. Still, that means I know how to repattern the Uh Glee to be more aerodynamic. Actually, why am I going into the Space Center? I don't want to do that. I want to actually unlock some more tech since I've got points for it. Show me the science stuff. I've got 70 points from those, from that messing around, so... I got most of the way towards my target, believe it or not. But for now, I want to... Yes, there's some more techs I want to get. I can get basic stability, which is aerodynamic nose cone. That's a rather nice addition. And strut connectors would have actually been much more useful for the Marks, well, the Krabby series, because they were so unstable. But I'm considering going for the control option instead. So first let's get stability. It says 3 techs. I assume that 3 means 3. And that's 2 there, so there must be another one in the middle. Research. Or not. I'm not sure what does 4. Oh, I see, that's number of parts unlocked. Okay. Well, what do I want to do now? I want, I've got some extra atmosphere stability out of that. I could brace my ships more soundly using the strut connectors. The tri-stack is also an interesting piece, but what I really want is going to have to be control to keep a heavier ship in line. So I'm going to have to go. I'm sorry, electrics, but I'm going to go for flight control. I would dearly love to know where fuel cross feeds are as well. What's that? Advanced flight control. Better stabilizer. What's that? Hey, an electric probe. I'm not going to use that until I get electrics, that's for sure. New cockpits. New winglet. Nice. 8 for that one. What's on that? Control surfaces, tail connectors. Jet engines, jet fuel. Hey, nice. I can start building a jet out of those things. But I really do want the fuel cross feeds. I don't know where they are though in the tech tree. That's the main problem with it. Now then, Uh Glee. Time to give you a facelift. Take that part off. It's actually okay in that design, but actually I could put a different cockpit on this thing, couldn't I? Choices, choices, choices. That's another thing I don't know where the location of ladders. So I do need to keep the basic design close to the ground. Okay, let's load that with 4. Place those so they are radial. Place that there. Actually, that's something I need to put on before I forget. Control systems, reaction wheels. Put one in there, put one in there. Right. Yeah, that's looking okay. Let's take off those. Because I want an additional set of goo canisters on this now, since it's going somewhere I've not been before. Yeah, that looks alright. Now the question is, do I want... Now that's a thought. This is going somewhere I have not been before, so it is going to be... Actually, this thing is going to need to take samples from low atmosphere flight as well. But is it worth loading another 4 of these onto it? I cannot say. Let's give it a fuel can. Put that in there. And then where is the pods? Put another 4 onto it. If you could behave yourself. Having some slight connection issues. Okay, let's take that there, put that underneath, strap that on underneath of that, then take the entire assembly off, and there we go. This might prove fatal for the pilot getting out of, though. It's a bit high off the ground. I hope not, but there we go. It might happen. However, it's going to need a bigger engine on it. Let's put those 4 there. That should about do it. Yes, perfect. Now, what other new toys did I get? Aerodynamics. Come on, you're all supposed to fit on there, no problem. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Let's just... No, I did not want to do that. No. Damn it. Put that under there, put that under there. Hooray, you're good. And... no. There. Yes. Okay. Come on, you're still colliding? Okay, I'll have to put them on one at a time, which is fun. I swear I will get this thing built sooner or later. Yes. There, that'll do fine. Now aerodynamics, one at a time. Click the wrong thing. check, and check. There we go. That doesn't look bad. Now winglets. Total mass 0.05. That thing is a lot heavier and doesn't generate as much lift. So I'm going to have to go with these. Unless... no, they're still pretty big. Let's put them there. Perfect. Well, far from perfect, but still. You get the point. Because they've got the pointy ends out the front. Okay. Now I need to re-equip this with the parachutes, which are there. Where should we put the parachutes? That's the question. Yeah, there will do. But I need an extra stage for them. Put them in stage 2. Perfect. Okay, and we have the Uh Glee Mark II, such as this is. Let's get the control group sorted out. Group 10, I think you should now be the Observe Mystery Goo. Observe Mystery Goo. Since 7 is the limit for goo canisters, that'll trigger all 8, so I'll get everything from there. Group 9, you should be observe those material bays. 4 there, get max science on that. And group 8, you'll be the bays above them, observe materials from there. Yay! The Uh Glee Mark II has been completely patterned. Yes. It's living up to its name a bit better now, isn't it?